Yeah, hi there. These comments are for N, that's the first letter of your username over at my Voxy Pop Talk group, and you completed independent, I think it's practice test number 8. So let's take a look at what you have to say. I'm going to give you some comments on your speaking so you can have a good idea what your score might be right now.
I prefer working for a large company than working for a small company because of stability and salary. Working for a large company ensures me that I will be stable. Many people in my house depend on my income, so stability is very important. I also prefer to work for a large company because of the salary. If I work, for example, in Starbucks, I will get only $7 per hour. However, if I work for a large company, I will be more paid. For these reasons, I prefer to work for a large company.
All right, let's go back to the beginning and listen to each part of your speaking task now.
I prefer working for a large company than working for a small company.
Now, I would recommend in that case, if you say, I prefer working for a large company than working for a small company, you want to say rather than working for a small company, or you can say, I prefer working for a large company more than I prefer working for a small company. So that's a parallel structure issue. So sometimes when we're speaking, we have what's called pair conjunctions, more plus than, either plus or, and so on.
Because of stability and salary.
So there. So in the last part of your topic statement there, you included the 2 key points around which you want to organize your task. So stability and salary, these are the 2 key points that you want to discuss.
Working for a large company ensures me that I will be stable.
So I like that. Ensures me that I would be stable. I like the idea ensure. Ensure is a good college level word there.
Many people in my house depend on my income, so stability.
You might use a word there, for example. Or you might want to say stability is important because many people depend on me. So maybe you can improve a little bit on transition words, using transition words to connect different ideas together.
Very important. I also prefer to work for a large company because of the salary. If I work, for example, in Starbucks,
that's a good word. For example, Starbucks.
Get only $7 per hour. However,
you want to say $7 per hour. So you're having a little bit of trouble with your where you're putting your S. So $7. The S is on dollars per hour. Don't put S on hour because you're actually talking about a singular thing there.
If I work for a large company, I will be more paid.
Now, if you say large company, you already gave the example of Starbucks. So you're saying if you work for Starbucks, you can make maybe only $7 an hour. But if you work for a large company, you might say Microsoft. Now, the only thing is Starbucks is actually a pretty big company, but with smaller kind of stores. So it's actually a large company with a lot of branches to the company.
These reasons I prefer to work for a large company.
So these reasons I prefer, you might want to say you might want to say this is why I prefer, or yeah, this is why I prefer working for a large company. Okay, so overall, I think it was a fairly strong presentation. So let's take a look at the rubrics right now so I can give an idea of how to score this one. So I think in this case, let's take a look at your delivery, language use, and topic development. So if you know, there weren't any major problems with pronunciation. I'd like to see you continue to work on your sentence rhythm. Sentence rhythm, you can check out that in the pronunciation area in my course. It's a combination of stressed and unstressed words in the language. You need to put a little bit more stress on those nouns, adjectives, adverbs, and verbs. Also I think you can probably work a little bit more on your tone, your intonation, which means you have to be good at varying your pitch. And part of it can be this, is when you stress a syllable within a word, the syllable needs to be longer, louder, clearer, and higher pitched. And that helps you differentiate the pitch within the stressed syllable of those content words that you're pronouncing. Content words refer to the nouns, adjectives, adverbs, and verbs. So keep working on that tone a little bit more. Overall, though, it was a fairly strong speech. You were pretty specific, I think, with the examples you used. You had a fairly clear organization of ideas. So I think you're definitely in the 3 range. I'm going to put you right around 3.0 out of 4, 23 points out of 30 in this particular practice test. All right. Anyway, thank you very much, and a Happy New Year to you.